Hey, hello, welcome back to XD Gale of Darkness. We're getting fucking 2 hyper potions from this chest that I missed, and then we're fucking off. Jobin has a challenge for us. The new Robo-Groudon is supreme. There, all done. Sent. Yeah, I'm right here, dude. The Robo-Groudon of yours no more. Jobin has modified it and upgraded it. Therefore, a rematch with Bra is very much desired. Jobin will not lose again. This is kind of a Bra moment, not gonna lie. Kind of a Bra moment, but dude. Huh? So it's you, Bra. Since when were you there? Well, how about that? Jobin didn't need to send an email. What a Bra moment.
So, did he get Primal Groudon?
No, that's not until like 3 gens later. And this.
Obviously.
Anyway, not much has changed at all.
Yeah, it's just the Robo-Groudon is just a skin, like he bought it from like a fucking market board or something.
He's actually given his Pokemon like a sunny day. Doesn't bad if you kill him fast enough though.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right too. I think I got like 2 battle CDs that you can get from Kaminko's lab, I think. You can get Rain Dance and Sunny Day. And I'm gonna actually like teach Ninetales Sunny Day soon, because I thought it would be kinda useful sometimes.
Yeah, you don't have a Rod, so...
If only I had Solar Beam on him.
So, what did you think of the trailer?
Honestly, you know, I want to rewatch the trailer at some point on higher quality, because it's like, man, the stream quality is not really something you're gonna go, oh my god, there's such a perfect streaming quality. Wow.
Yeah. Well, they already have it out. I sent you the link to it, like between all the stuff I sent you.
Yeah, and it's I'm prepping to enter when I wake up. Okay, and it takes like a fucking hour.
Don't worry, I'm just telling you. There's already they're already on YouTube, so you can watch that full quality. Apparently, you can go even higher by going to 144.
Yeah, but that's pointless because I don't have a monitor that goes 144p. I can watch it. Maybe my TV has 144p, I guess, because it has 4K. But just because it has 4K it doesn't mean that it has 1440p.
But yeah, for the people that it's like if you were confused by what I'm saying, yeah, I meant 1440, yeah. But Jesse understood right off the get-go, nice.
Well.
But in any case, yeah, honestly for me it's a bit like underwhelming compared to what Shadowbringer gave us as a trailer.
I suppose so.
But hey, we're on the moon now, bitch.
Going to the fucking moon. I've always wanted to go to the fucking moon.
I think it's gonna be obvious that we're gonna have moon people on that place. It must be. Come on.
I mean, didn't we kind of see the moon people in like the trailer though?
I don't know. I thought maybe,
for all we know, maybe Sid is a moon person. We don't know.
Maybe because all I've seen is I think those were just the Gorlinian Empire basically.
Of the Goligon Empire is the moon people. It's like descendants of the moon people, Ennis.
Maybe. And you know, bet your ass the moon is gonna have a dungeon that's gonna be like Final Fantasy IV references all over the place.
Also, what do you think of Anima?
Anima?
Yeah, the like monster from Final Fantasy X being added into the game. Johnny had like a fucking orgasmic reaction, like, oh my god!
I didn't see that part. I only saw the trailer and like the talks about the barrier one. I wanted to watch the stream, but I said I'll watch it later, fully. Skip anything that's not important and such, right? But I couldn't give it the full attention right now.
Well, I kind of just like skimmed through it too while I was like watching. I saw it live actually, kind of.
Yeah. So what did they mean with adding anima? Was it like another boss battle?
Hold on, I want to look up the see. I want to see if I can find a CG on like. No, I can't find a CG. It's like it's the boss monster from Final Fantasy X. It's like maybe it's a super boss. You don't know it. You played 10 before, so I would think you would know what it is.
Yeah, that's a summon. I think about it.
Ah.
Oh yeah, that is the summon for Final Fantasy X.
I've never played Final Fantasy X, so I don't really know what the.
It is the most interesting summon of Final Fantasy X, to say the least.
Also, they're gonna add Blitzball.
Woo!
And Fall Guys apparently too.
It's like, you know, I love Blitzball. You know, it's like, it's my favorite shit. I'm full of shit
And
with this one.
remember SP also saying it's like, man, they already added the full version, the full game of like Mahjong into the game. What else? What else are these crazy fucking developers going to do?
They added Mahjong into the game?
They already had Mahjong into the game. You saw me playing it, remember?
Alright, the fucking fake.
Yeah, that's the full game, the full Mahjong gameplay into the game. Why not do something else? We're gonna add Fall Guys and fucking and fucking Blitzball to Final Fantasy 14. What the fuck?
Well, I'm interested to see how that goes. Gonna spend more time on Blitzball. You can imagine what's gonna happen there. Probably nothing.
There was another third game, like mini game, they're gonna add to the Golden Sauce, but I don't remember what it was. I'm more interested in who like the third DPS is going to be, because obviously I'm the DPS player.
No, not the third. This is actually the 5th DPS we're talking about. Melee DPS too.
I mean like the third, I mean like the second class they're adding into the game.
Right. Because yeah, I'm interested. It's like, yeah, so alright, we got the Guardian. What else are we gonna add now? Or Sage. Fucking Guardian works better with all shielding shenanigans.
Guardian?
Yeah.
I guess we don't have the shield class. Can I flash the shield heroes class?
Well, that's the Paladin basically.
You know, I think. Don't you think it would also be similar to like a similar aesthetic to Sage though?
Now the thing is, for my history with Final Fantasy, the most sages use basically a staff and we're just.
No, but we're talking about like the aesthetic of Sage in this like expansion pack. You know, it's like technician and shit, right?
Yeah.
But it's like the next DPS will also be something similar, where they like have high tech and it's lightsaber class.
We're gonna have a Jedi.
We're gonna have a Jedi class, yes. And I got it. It's genius.
Just let me think, because yeah, we already got our samurai.
We're gonna call him a space lord.
Space lord.
Space lord, genius.
Let me think. What other weapon type could they add in there? It's basically like, besides the lightsaber, which, to be honest, were Jedi's basically samurais?
Yeah, they were.
So they would probably add the lightsaber as a glamour too.
Probably. Just thinking about it though.
Then again, if they're gonna do a
but this guy gives you Elegant back if you like purify the token P and you give it back. He gives you Elegant, and you only really want him for like sending him over because he has Ice Punch, Fire Punch, and all those shit, like the things that you need to breed like Elegants for. He has all those skills.
Yeah, you send them over to Gen 3 and then you send them over to Gen 4 where they can use the Ice Punch even better.
Yep, basically. Ah, it's the kid. How things turn out. The look on your face tells me it went well though. Good work. If I had underlings like you, Team Snagging would be set for life. Well, then I'd be the leader, because I'm better than you. But you wait. One of these days, I'll rebuild Team Snagging to its former glory. There's not gonna be another game. Fuck you. Generous Serenity is fucking dead too. When it happens, you'll be our sworn enemy. Don't be surprised when it happens. Yeah, okay.
Okay, bye.
Basically just declared war in front of my fucking face.
Yeah.
Hey, it's time for battle CDs. Because I need that rain dance on a sunny day. So it's back to the topic of the DPSer. What weapon did we have? We have the spear, the sword, the axe. Do we have a hammer?
No, we don't have a hammer. Imagine that the next melee DPS is gonna be Geomancer.
Wanna be a crafty hammer?
You know, Geomancer uses bells. You know, it's fucking. Probably not.
We were hoping Geomancer would be like a fucking magical tank instead, but you know.
Yeah, either that or like another melee. It's a like Red Mage. It's a melee DPS that uses magic and whatnot.
Up to the sun.
I don't know. Maybe you turn it off when speeding up shit.
Ah, I probably did.
Man,
oh, I think.
What happened? Oh no, you loaded the state.
Yeah. Because you know what? The thing is that these loading screens take too fucking long. Fuck them.
Yeah.
This thing, apparently the emulator's a problem with save states when you like load a state from another session. Like if you save state and load the state with your original session, it's fine. But if you like start up the game and you load the state instead of like loading the game, you basically destroy your save file.
Like you did.
Yeah. I didn't know any better.
I guess.
But honestly,
maybe...
I didn't think I thought it'd be like Colosseum where you can do the post game even if you don't save, but that's not the case. So.
No, I guess maybe there would be some sort of like what do you call an anti-save state mechanism going on as well.
No, this was not made around the time where save states were a thing. Like emulators were not a thing during this time.
Yeah, right. I remember there was this fucking ending of there was this fake ending for like pirated copies of Pokemon Mystery Dungeons. Or if it was made by somebody else, I don't know. But basically, somehow the game knows that you like pirated the game, right? Like unlicensed and whatnot. And so the game basically puts you in jail for eternal life, and your partner's crying. How dare you? How dare you buy the game illegally?
And then like you have the actual hackers and like fucking pirates going, yeah, okay, that's cool, that's cute. Anyway, so anyway,
It's free real estate, bitch.
free real estate. You know, it's like, how dare you, pirate? Then again, that was like at the time where they didn't fucking rob us for money. But now it's like, oh no, they pirate our game. And I'm like, oh no, terrible. Maybe I will pirate your game if you fucking stop robbing me, you fucking asshole. Oh no, you want to play the full game? Here, buy 30 euros of DLC. Oh, you're making your own fan project because you love this thing? Oh, we're gonna make sure you fucking die. Oh,
you're fixing your Joy-Con drifting problem?
Switch? We're gonna fucking stalk you, motherfucker, because that ain't illegal.
You're fixing controller's drifting problem? How fucking dare you?
Oh man, here, buy our fucking expensive as fuck controllers that don't even work. Why do you pirate our shit? I don't understand. It's not even just Nintendo, it's just like fucking companies just like, what? Like, we hate the fans' guts, and we only want your fucking money. Other than that, we just hope you, if killing you would give us money, we'd do it. But oh no, how dare you pirate?
I fucking hate companies. I love the developers from Nintendo, but
I would prefer like fucking supporting the developers themselves. But fuck it, I don't give a fuck if I pirate something or not anymore. At first you have the moral argument, and I would agree. But now it's kind of like, man, I just don't give a flying fuck.
These companies never cared about us, but I should care about them.
I hate people, and I especially hate companies. I don't fucking care. I like the developer. I want to support the developers, but man, I just don't give a fuck about the company. Because you can give the company money. Doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna like pay the developers more. Heck, the fucking like extras, like bonuses in like Western developers don't even like matter based on like the money they get anymore. Like bonuses all dependent on the fucking scores they get on Metacritic. It's fucking ridiculous. Anyway, welcome to the Dark Isle. The water here is kind of nice. The water graphics here are kind of nice. Anyway, this place is gonna take a long time. This place is fucking long. That's an awesome team. This guy's walking as slow as fuck. Hey you, that thing you're riding on, it's kind of cool. I have this feeling I met you at a port somewhere, but I don't give a hoot about that. I do have a problem with someone shows up here without the passage on our boat. I don't care.
It's
anyway, yes, Shadow Golduck. At this point in the game, you'll probably already have a better water type, but whatever. Yeah.
And honestly, people remember this golden rule: companies aren't people. Don't treat them like they can be merciful, because they're not. They're never going to be merciful.
Anyway, let's talk about Pokemon. Let's talk about. Why do I not have the database up? Do I? What the fuck? Where's the database?
Golduck is incredibly average with his stats. All of it. Which could be nice, but you already got Cielo, so most people do.
Ja, voor 5 komen de schoenen binnen en kan ook eerder. Ja.
The neat thing with Golduck is that he also can learn Psychic, but that's about it.
So, yeah, Golduck special attack is fit 95. Yeah, he can be used in the main game just fine. He's not gonna do anything amazing.
Yeah, you already got, like I said, you already got Cielo, so nothing to lose. No. Nothing. So there's no real reason to use it.
Right? Especially this late into the game. And he doesn't even, like, it's not like he learns amazing skills anyway.
Yeah. The basic shit is water type Pokemon, really.
I think he learns better things in later generations, but I'm not sure.
Maybe. In the meantime, we also got Sableye, another catch Pokemon.
See, Side Beam and Psychic are egg moves.
What the fuck?
No, I think this Golduck does have Psychic, so you might want to catch him. And then there's Sableye, which is kinda useless in this generation. You The only thing that Sableye has is that he has no weaknesses, but who cares when he has like fucking 50 HP. And his special defense and the special defense is 65 and defense is 75.
I've heard that apparently the best time, the best place where Sableye is at is go to the normal type gym in Pokemon Emeralds, and Sableye, and they can't do anything against Sableye. That's how that's how strong Sableye.
You know, he only really becomes useful in Generation 6 where he gets Prankster.
And when he had Mega Evolves as well, it's like both Prankster and Mega Evolution made him really strong.
Made him actually pretty good.
Really
I like Sableye's design though. When I first saw him for the first time, I was like, hey, this Pokemon looks pretty fun.
Yeah, my favorite thing is his fucking is how he moves in this fucking game, right? I fucking love that the most about him. He's like, for example, when he gets hit and he's like, yeah. Kind of. I love Sableye in terms of its characteristics.
It's just a little gremlin.
Exactly.
Like Amelia or Groudon. Groudon's apparently been saying things. Groudon's apparently been saying kind of like things. Like so, she was playing Mario, like Luigi's Mansion, right? And like fucking the ghost was like stuck in the wall, right? Like you know, halfway through the wall, and she just says, "Help me, stepbrother." It's like, well, hold on a minute here. Groudon was not say so all along. She apparently made a bunch of sexual innuendos throughout the entire stream.
Oh.
My favorite part is like when she said like, "Help me, stepbrother." Like she's like, "No one heard it, right? Right?" It's like everyone heard it.
Well, you know, Jess, how that one went, right?
I bet there's one super chat where it's like, my stepsister heard me and was winking at me. Heard you saying that and was winking at me.
Noise.
Ara.
No, you know how it goes, right? It's like apparently most stepsister films are actually not steps.
Most. Meaning some are. Because at first it's like, you know, obvious just like, yeah, well, we all know it's actors, but then it's like most. Wait a minute. Which one?
Now he's coming with some interesting fucking things.
Now you have something.
You know, even then, remember the thing. Step is in terms of fictional stuff. It's
Step in itself is already fake. It's not real.
It's like, yeah, so what if I share the last name of that person? It's like we're not blood related. That's the and like, what is the taboo there?
Oh yeah, it's like family. You don't do it with family, even though it's not.
It's not like I grew up with this person when I was like 5.
Well, it might be a thing. You know, you can have a stepbrother or stepsister that you grew up with since you were 5, but even then, it's kind of like, eh?
No, I could actually
it's
say.
Like you do. I don't really give a fuck. It actually doesn't really matter to me much.
Well, if I ignore the topic of like the usual porch shenanigans, right? I could imagine that if by chance you at the age of 5 you have this step family member, right, which you somehow end up clicking with, then when you grow older you really do have that family bonding. Not every, as far as I could think of, it's not every family has this click, you know, in the case of steps. I can imagine.
Might be. I don't fucking know.
You never had a step for all I know.
No, I just had the normal little sister, but holy shit. She's dangerous.
There is a reason why it's basically like it's.
And I mean, dangerous in the kind of like just going to stab a bitch.
There is a reason why it's always been like a taboo in a fantasy in Asia, because in reality there's nothing like that.
You say that.
All right, Alabama is a different case, all right.
You say that.
Or listen, the Middle East is a different case, right?
It's actually honest. You say that. The thing is, though, what makes it more. The thing is, though, y'all actually do not. You never really know, because who's gonna go out and go, yeah, I fuck my sister. You're not gonna say. You're not gonna go anywhere. You're not gonna see anyone that's gonna say that.
I know, right?
So, and then you have got some people that are anonymous on the internet going, no, I totally do it. I do it all the time. You know, they're obviously not they're fucking lying too, right? So you don't know. Yeah. You never know.
Honestly,
you never know who's fucking who. You know?
I'll leave it at that. I don't need to know.
You don't need to know.
I don't need to know.
Anyway, we've got Dotoyo, who's actually pretty decent.
I think he had a really good speed stat and a decent attack stat too.
Yeah, only honestly, it's not really worth using at this point of the game because it's so far into the game that you can't really, you won't really have the time to shine. But he has like a high speed and attack stat of 110 each. Everything else is just it's just like 60 and 70. So.
And remember, people, this Pokemon can fly.
This Pokemon can fly if you get the skill here. He learns Willpack. He can learn Sword Dance. Oh no, that's generation. That's another generation. Oh, let me go to Gen 3. What is he learning in Gen 3? He already has Fire Attack, I know that much. I don't really remember what his entire moveset was, but I was like... Because, you know, obviously they have also preset movesets, but I know that he has Fire Attack at least. Oh, and Willpack takes forever to learn it. In this gen.
Though Dio is a great Pokemon.
It's a fine Pokemon. This late into the game,
Yeah, you already got basically a good team.
I'm gonna use like fucking Salamence for flying type. Although at least that was the idea for the post game, but it didn't, yeah. Maybe one day I'll show off the post game. One day.
Means you're playing the whole game and all that.
Yeah. Well, like half of it anyway, because I got the save for the first half of the game. But then I've got other things to do and I'm kind of tired right now. It's kind of on the chill. Tired.
Right.
Tomorrow's snowstorm, can't wait.
But Jess, oh fucking, you have heard of the news, right? Like in Britain, there was this people wanted to organize this massive snowball fight, and the police came after the organizer.
Snowball fighting? You don't really do that, right? Oh, no, you might get
In Corona time? Are you stupid?
It is stupid. It's like, man, you know.
So
honestly, it's like, man, I don't mind regulations at all. I just don't like this lockdown bullshit, man. It's not fucking working. Just stop.
I'm on the boat.
Like,
if
you know, like, just give people the option to stay at home if they want to, you know, that's fine. But at least don't lock everything fucking down, right?
I know. I'm at this point as this whole Corona thing made me actually more going to the I want a small government with some amount of regulations, because you know you can never trust a company. You can never trust the government or the companies. So you need at least some sort of like regulation to keep the company somewhat in check.
I just want the fucking democracy where I can just vote on what we fucking want. Like, do you guys want the lockdown? No. Okay.
No, we don't get a choice anymore. It's like it's all the elites that decide for us, and then they wonder why people hate you.
And then I go like, why would they riot? I don't understand.
In the meantime, they actually in Britain they actually started having a debate about the grooming gang shenanigans.
That's funny, Ennis. So what other jokes do you have in mind?
No, I'm actually that serious. They're actually debating about this and actually the conservatives are taking it serious.
Yeah, sure. Anyway.
And in the meantime, the New York Times posted an article just confessing everything they've done in the
Anyway,
elections.
we've got Medicate here, really like the most average of average Pokemon. I mean, it's literally made to be an average Pokemon.
Yeah, man, I can't believe the most powerful Pokemon. We waited this long together.
Like, he has an okay speed stat of 97. His attack stat is 81. Okay, I guess. But it's nothing really... You're not gonna use him. Especially when you already have like Zangoose and Earthwing. By the way, Zangoose is actually really fucking good and gets Sword Dance really easily.
You know, unless it's the early game, I don't see really reason to use Eradicate at all. It's like, apparently, Eradicate is also really good for like the early game of Nuzlocke because of the guts threats, because he has guts.
But
that's about it.
Compare that to like Zangoose that has immunity and then has like the base stats of attack 115 and speed 90 and has Sword Dance.
That's exactly it. It's like Eradicate is only good for the early portions. Other Pokemon are probably better for later.
Yeah.
It's all Beedrill thing where it's like, yeah, it's neat.
Also, man, it's low fucking poly fucking character model. Jesus. I do think they really should have made new 3D models for like this gen.
Yeah.
Mainly because of how low the polygon count is. It looks very off-putting at times.
And in this fucking game, you could probably, you know, in these games, you could probably put the Tesla car in here too.
Tesla car. Low poly Tesla car. And if you want low polygons, I'll just play the PlayStation 4 version of Cyberpunk.
No, I could play, you know, no, I could play the PlayStation 1 version of, what's it called? Of Bloodborne too.
Oh, wait, hold on, does it also have those kind of glitches?
No. Somebody is making Bloodborne for the PS1.
Ah, no, really no.
Yeah, they made a project just for the fun of it, I guess.
Man. So actually, Rise's battle system is kind of different, like the second game.
Huh.
Like, like...
Does it feel radically different, or is it like still fine?
It's the same kind of... It's similar, but they changed the way you do things. Basically, like, oh, now, yeah, okay, so... Your tactics are not going up by getting like a bunch of like combo attacks up and getting the meter up. No, you do it actually by spamming special attacks. You also get core charges for item use by spamming special attacks. By the way, just to use the special attack, you do have to do like combos to get like things up. Don't even have MP anymore. Kind of weird.
How far are you into the game? Like, is it like just a few hours in, or what?
Just a few hours in. I got like 7 hours in, and I didn't get much time to play the game. Honestly, I'm thinking of just like staying up late, like sacrificing sleep to like get more hours in, because it's like my fucking god.
I am interested, but I'll let you double more into it to think if the changes were worth it or not. But then again, early thoughts. Do you think the changes were needed?
I wouldn't necessarily say needed, but it does make the pacing feel better, I suppose.
Right then.
To be fair, they're probably gonna like introduce like more special attacks and more difficult enemies later down. Because the thing is, the beginning of this game is super easy, right? Like, you know, you're not even gonna be able to use like your full tactics and everything, because you're gonna kill everything way quickly. Besides dangerous enemies that you can fight on the screen that are way stronger.
Right.
It's like I already fucking died to like one of those things, because it was like, okay, I think I can take him. No, you can't, fucking idiot. Okay.
Well, that's why I was asking for the
But that's also kind of how it went in the first game. Like in the first game, you level up really fucking quickly, and like the first few enemies are fucking easy as fuck to defeat. But then later on in the game, you can get your ass kicked.
Right.
And I'm noticing I'm getting more damage like later down the road anyway, so I'm pretty sure, yeah. So honestly, the difference between the first game and the second game is that I know how to grind in the second game, because I know how to do the, you know, I understand more how to play the game right.
Because of the first one, I guess.
Yeah, so I don't think it's gonna be that much more difficult to me than the first game, but they also changed another thing with like the like item crafting system, basically. Like it's still basically the same system. It's just how you get things now. It's like you get recipes by remembering it. Because for the Rise, it's like, oh fuck, I forgot all the rest of the recipes. Whoopsie poopsie. So you have a skill tree instead for like alchemy, for like getting the items and shit, and getting like your tools back. Apparently, Rise also left her tools back at home, and she's like, why did I do that? I thought it would be easy to make new tools here, and I'm like, oops, I forgot how to do it. And she didn't just forget to. Like she uses like a different pot, of course, right? And apparently, it's like using a new pot is like using a new tool, where you kind of have to get used to it, right? It's like, oh man, I don't remember how to do it. Like I don't know how to do it with this tool. I have to like relearn things.
Alright then.
That's basically the excuse if you're starting like at the beginning.
And I still need to get that first game. But you know, at some point I'm at least gonna get like Bayonetta first, because somebody wants it really badly, and why not?
I want to get Bayonetta games too at some point. At least the people that made this game were not scared to make using fan service.
Just give it some time. Everything's going to fall because companies are bitches.
Honestly, at some point I feel like we just live in dark times.
You don't know what it is.
There's no fun. There's no fairness, there's nothing. It's just shit.
You want no? It's the whole thing where it's like everything. You know what goes around comes around. It's literally is it. It's like one day it was like the Christians being this whole Puritan nonsense and all extremist bullshit, right? And now it's I guess atheists have leftist nonsense.
Not
Yeah.
yeah, they're not atheists then. They always believe in the religion of
Yeah, right. Leftism.
Marxism. Leftists.
Fucking stuff never changes. And then it's like it really is.
To be
It's like,
fair, the Christians will do the same thing once they get into power. Do not make any mistakes there.
exactly. It's like just give it time. We're gonna have another moment of like peace, if you can call it peace, and then everything's gonna repeat again in another few years.
Yeah.
It's like it's legitimately history, and I'm starting to wonder if this is what happened in Nazi Germany too. Before.
And speaking of history, I guess they want to give companies rights to make a nation or something like that. It's like, wow, man, giving companies like rights to go outside of their country and like commit war and do war and shit and other things.